You know about Borderlands 3? Looks like it'll be a pretty cool game. Pretty epic, wouldn't you say?
Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar-har, fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate is a rant. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a
Let's do this.
So I've been browsing the web, I've been playing some games, spending time with loved ones, but there's something that's been bothering me. I keep seeing all these memes. Just meme and meme and meme and meme and memes about this game Borderlands 3, and how it's apparently a timed exclusive for the Epic Games Store. I have several questions, like why is this an exclusive exactly? Why are people getting mad about this? And what are the Borderlands? All questions that I am too afraid to ask, even though I just did. For those who don't know what Borderlands is, I can't give an answer to that, mostly because while I do own a bunch of the games, I have yet to actually play any of them. That's not important though, is it? I really hope it's not, because then I am so screwed. No, the problem I'm considering for this video doesn't involve the game itself, but rather the distribution of it. It's been 4 years since the last Borderlands game, and the third installment to the Not trilogy is on its way. Everyone should be happy, right?
wrong.
For those who don't know what the Epic Games Store is, much like Steam, it's an online game store for purchasing games digitally and is run by Epic Games. You know, the same people that brought us the cult classic and most amazing shooter game ever known to man, Shadow Complex. While I haven't used the store all that much myself, it's pretty different from Steam, and yeah, it's an online store alright, but it's had a pretty rocky start. Only a few months old, and it's already dealing with accusations of selling customers' information to other parties. Facebook, you are not. And another issue that I noticed is that a lot of the developers are for some reason deciding to make their games exclusive to the Epic Games Store. I mean, it's not Epic Games' fault in particular, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Say no to money? Some of these games include The Division 2, The Outer Worlds, Metro Exodus, and today's feature presentation, Borderlands 3. I tried looking into why exactly some of these developers decided to go in this direction for distribution, and the only answer I could find was this PR statement by Ubisoft. There is a growing number of distribution platforms fighting for great content. With this deal, we saw an opportunity to increase our players' exposure to our own store, while at the same time supporting a partner that greatly values our games and provides materially better terms. Guillemot also mentioned selling Division 2 on Ubisoft's Uplay store, and that putting Division 2 on the Epic store wasn't hurting the game's pre-order sales. By the end of this video, you'll probably learn that this whole ordeal is kinda everybody's fault, really. It's not just Epic Games', it's not just the individual developers' fault, not really the consumer's fault, not really Steam's fault. No, this little dilemma kinda comes from all sides. The Epic Games Store is a single online method of distributing games online out of many. Why limit your install base to just one online store? It really shouldn't cost all that much just to have your game be put in multiple stores, and it's not like on consoles where you have to have specific tweaks or versions of a single game for different types of hardware. PCs and Macs are pretty much the same as every other PC or Mac. As a person that is mainly a console player, I have many stores that I can go to for purchasing games. I can go to GameStop, Best Buy, Target, insert other store here. Basically, I have a ton of options, and unless I'm pre-ordering the game from a specific place, I can pretty much buy it from wherever I want. Steam is still a pretty popular store and has millions of users and is far more trusted than the Epic Games Store. So maybe some people just don't want to bother making a whole new account just to buy a game. Again, a small inconvenience, but obviously it's bothering a whole lot of people if I'm getting fucking memes about it. And this is digital distribution. It shouldn't be that hard. It's the way of the future. Or are you just afraid of being called a communist because everyone gets the ability to sell your game? I think that's the real dilemma. But speaking of convenience, consumers of the internet, how hard is it to make an Epic Games Store account? I fucking did it. with my Nintendo account even. And I'm not even gonna buy anything from this frickin' store. Oh, they have flour. Like, yeah, I know most people have a ton of baggage with Steam. You know, the achievements and all that, and saying how all the other Borderlands games are already on Steam, I can totally get that. Not that it matters, because this is just a timed exclusive. Yeah, you'll be able to get this game 6 months after it's released. I don't know why it's gotta be 6 months, but it'll happen soon enough. It totally sucks that you have to wait half a year to get it, but the fact of the matter is, why not just buy it on the Epic Games Store anyways? If you're really gonna want to support Gearbox, then just get the freaking game. I know I made a pirating joke at the beginning of the video, but I don't condone that at all. And certainly don't go around review bombing the previous games in the series to vent your frustrations. I thought these were supposed to be good games. And yeah, saying the previous games were shit is totally gonna make 2K change their minds, right? The previous games that sold well and were received well at their release and are on a completely different store than the game that you're boycotting, and I'm saying that with the biggest quotation marks ever. Again, I don't know what the full story about making this game exclusive to the Epic Games Store is, but developers, don't limit yourselves. Competition between businesses can be good, but don't limit yourselves just so that way you can make this sort of false demand for your games. What matters is money. Borderlands fans and customers interested in buying this game, stop with the hate and just buy the game if you want to play it so much. Again, it sucks that Steam users will have to wait so long to play the game legitimately, but it's a small hurdle. Buy the game now, or wait, who knows, maybe the game will be so good that you want to buy it twice. I for one may actually try out the Borderlands games, and it could maybe even take more than a couple of months to play the games. Maybe I'll even get 3 when it finally comes out on Steam. This subject matter was a lot more controversial than what I usually talk about on this channel, and it's been pretty refreshing, been pretty neat. These are my opinions after all. If you like the somewhat new direction that I'm going in, like the video and tell me down below, guys. Or if you just like the video in general, just like the video and subscribe to the channel. But until then, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time whenever I get around to making another video. Have a good one.